All right. So unfortunately, Bay FC got took a loss against the last place team in the league. Unfortunately, they it was a 0-0 game late into it. Rachel Kundananji actually she scored a goal in the 85th minute, but she was determined to be offsides. And you look at the replay, and I'm not 100% sold that she was offside. Um, it was really really close call. So the goal gets wiped off. 4 minutes later, Utah rolls in the 89th minute off of a questionable foul call. They on the set piece they score on that in the 89th minute, and there's your game winner. They end up losing 1-0 to the last place team. They BSC dominated that first half, but they didn't actually put the ball in the net. And that's what kind of happens in soccer is if you let a team hang around, if you don't put them away early, if you're dominating but you don't actually get any goals, uh, bad things like this happen. So they're currently sitting in 12th place. If they had won, they would have been in ninth. They would have been right there, right in the playoff spot. But now they're, there's it's 8 teams make the playoffs. You got 4 teams ahead of you now instead of
Yeah.
one. So this is a devastating loss. This is they I think they need to first of all they need to figure out how to put balls in the net. Like they need to put it in the back of the old onion bag because right now scoring is a problem for whatever reason. You got all these strikers with all this talent, but they're not able to finish right now. So the alchemy up front is just something's not quite right. They're not quite connecting. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe they need to do something a little bit different system wise to free them up. Right now, it's kind of a free for all. You got I think there's 14 different goal scorers for the team or something like that. Nobody has
Wow.
more than 2 goals. But like a lot of people have 1 goal or 2 goals. So it's coming from everywhere. So that part of it is nice that you got everybody involved. But your goal scorers have to be your goal scorers in soccer, especially in the NWSL, where goals happen a lot. Even the worst teams get there's shutouts are rare. Shutouts are very rare in the NWSL. So you gotta score when you can, and right now they're just not getting it done. We're halfway through the season now. It's no longer a small sample size like they like to say. They're halfway through the season. They have 12 points and they're 12th in the league out of 14 teams. So uh, got to figure it out now. Upcoming games are this Saturday versus Angel City at home uh, at 7 p.m., which is kind of interesting because the Quakes are playing Saturday in LA at the same stadium that Angel City plays in, but they're playing LAFC. Bay FC is at home in San Jose, so it's like 2 teams playing LA at the same time that both share the same stadium, which is kind of fun and whimsical. And I hope that they can get a win. Angel City was the team that they beat to start the year. That was the first win of the season in the first game of the season, and they get that late winner from Oshawala. Oshawalla's got her pink hair back too, by the way. So hopefully, get a little bit of that old magic back and unlock something. So, figure it out, ladies. Let's go. Okay, let's Speaking of figuring it out, let's go to the next image, Tim. All right. So the U.S. women's national team has dropped to fifth in the FIFA World Rankings. This is the lowest ranking the U.S. women's national team has ever been. And this is despite them absolutely dismantling South Korea twice during the international break a couple weeks ago. So right now, FIFA is really favoring the women's sides in Europe a lot. So Spain stays number one. France and England they've swapped. They were 2 and 3. France is now 2. England falls to 3, and now USA and Germany have swapped. Germany was 5. USA was 4. Now they've swapped. Germany is 4. USA 5. So on the women's game, Men in Blazers Network, they actually put this on Instagram and they said U.S. women's national team drops to fifth in FIFA World Rankings, our lowest ever. Emma Hayes is going to relish the opportunity to fix this at the Olympics, and then fist, and then American flag. So
And we lost Vince. There he is. Lost you. FIFA took you out, man.
Found me. Uh, fuck you, Infantino. Fuck you. Uh, yeah, they don't like that I called them out. That's right. FIFA is bad. They're corrupt. Yeah. Nobody else is saying that except everybody else. Uh,
Did you see this documentary that came out about FIFA and the whole situation of like Qatar and
oh yeah.
there's a documentary that's out right now. I haven't watched it yet, but
Oh
I
yeah.
am
Yeah.
going to watch it.
There's also a podcast called World Corrupt, where they talk about Qatar. It's like a 6 episode like mini series. Season one is them talking about Qatar getting the World Cup and the corruption that came there. Season two is them talking about Saudi Arabia, basically, you know,
Yeah.
sports washing, getting all these big players and like all that money. And
Yeah,
yeah,
golf and
yeah, all of that stuff.
wrestling and
Yeah,
all of
yeah.
that. Yeah.
So if you want to go a deep dive into that, there's the it's on Netflix, right? The one you're talking about. I think I saw
Yeah.
that. Yeah. So you can watch it on Netflix if you prefer the podcast route. There's World Corrupt as well. So FIFA obviously sucks, but they also run it. So yeah, FIFA corrupt. I am shocked. Shocked, my dad says. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what it is. It's they're bad people, but they also run this amazing, beautiful sport that the world loves. So we're kind of stuck with them, and we got to try to, I guess, protest where you can, but also support your team. Otherwise, what else can I mean, not supporting your team, that just leads to even less, less whatever I'm trying to say. This sucks. FIFA sucks. All right. And they're punishing the US women's national team by putting them down to fifth. This is the lowest ranking ever, like I said. And Emma Hayes and the team will not stand for that.